Is the Democratic Party eating itself from the inside out? When you have a Democratic governor being branded a purveyor of MAGA propaganda by her own party's radical flank, you know the political landscape has reached a boiling point. Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in U.S. politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and ensures you don't miss out on these breaking developments. The situation in New Jersey has descended into total chaos. Governor Sherrill is currently under fire from a far-left organization known as Cooper River Indivisible. They recently organized a massive protest right outside her office, demanding that she answer for what they call the mess at the Delaney Hall IC detention center in Newark. But here is where the money trail gets interesting. This group is closely linked to the Indivisible Project, a 501c4 nonprofit that receives funding from the Open Society Action Fund, an organization backed by the notorious Democratic donor George Soros. The protesters are accusing the governor of failing to protect migrants and, perhaps more surprisingly, of inciting violence by calling in law enforcement to handle the agitators. They are demanding that she meet with detainees and force the release of those they deem vulnerable. To put this into perspective, these aren't just peaceful gatherings. We have seen reports of protesters biting, kicking, and punching ICE agents, leading to multiple arrests. New Jersey State Police have had to deploy heavy riot control tactics, including tear gas and pepper spray, just to maintain a semblance of order as the situation spiraled out of control. Governor Sherrill, for her part, has attempted to stake out a middle ground, calling for better medical care and family visitation at the facility. However, she has been clear that she views the surge of aggressive protests as a threat to public safety. She posted on X that her top priority is keeping New Jersey communities safe, and she flatly rejected the idea of allowing the chaos to continue unabated. But the Department of Homeland Security isn't backing down either. They've signaled that they will not bow to these demands, noting that the suspension of visitations was a direct response to the violence, not a policy choice. So what does this actually mean for the future of the Democratic Party? We are witnessing a clear-cut civil war. On one side, you have the establishment wing, represented by Governor Sherrill, trying to govern and maintain public order. On the other side, you have the far-left activist wing, fueled by massive, Soros-backed funding, which is increasingly willing to target their own party's officials if they don't move far enough to the left. This isn't just about one detention center. It is a microcosm of the struggle for the soul of the party. The far left is betting that by labeling anyone who disagrees with them as MAGA-aligned, they can bully moderate Democrats into submission. But by turning their fire on one of their own, they risk alienating the very voters needed to maintain a coalition. If the governor continues to face this kind of pressure, will she move further left to appease them, or will she double down on public safety and risk a primary challenge from the radical base? The outcome of this standoff will likely set a precedent for how Democratic leaders nationwide handle the radical fringe of their own party moving forward. If they bow to these activists now, they may find themselves trapped in a cycle of endless demands and manufactured outrage. So what do you think about this? Should the governor cave to the pressure from these activist groups? Or is she right to prioritize public safety and push back against the chaos? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. This is a dangerous game of political brinksmanship, and we are only seeing the beginning of the fallout. Stay tuned, because the power dynamics in New Jersey are shifting by the hour, and the implications of this clash could ripple far beyond the Garden State. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next report.